Horrible war. Tu-22M3 bombers do bomb attack and boom the U.S. command post on Ukraine border. Two Russian Tu-22M3 long-range bombers delivered a bombing strike against a hypothetical enemy's command posts during the Union Resolve 2022 Russia-Belarus joint military drills, Russia's defense ministry reported on Saturday. The crews of two Tu-22M3 long-range bombers conducted bombing runs at the Belarusian Ibuzlesnovsky training ground as part of the Union Resolve 2022 joint exercise, the ministry said in a statement. The Russian bombers delivered an airstrike against the command posts located deep in the notional enemy's defense, employing large-caliber high-explosive fragmentation bombs, the ministry specified. Russian Su-35S jets provided fighter support for the bombers during the drills, it added. The main stage of the Union Resolve 2022 joint military drills was held at the Ibuzlesnovsky training ground on Belarusian soil on February 19th. The Allied forces comprised marine infantry of the Russian Pacific Fleet and aircraft of Russia's Aerospace Force, and also troops of the Western Operational Command and aircraft of the Air Force and Air Defense troops of the Belarusian Armed Forces. The coalition forces repelled an notional enemy's offensive during defensive battles and delivered a counterstrike against it, the ministry said. All the ballistic and cruise missiles launched during Russia's Strategic Deterrence Force drills held under the direction of Supreme Commander-in-Chief of the Russian Armed Forces President Vladimir Putin of Russia successfully hit the designated targets, the Kremlin's press office reported on its website on Saturday. Under the direction of Supreme Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces Vladimir Putin, launches of ballistic and cruise missiles were conducted during a scheduled exercise of the Strategic Deterrence Forces, the statement says. The tasks assigned during the drills of the Strategic Deterrence Forces were accomplished in full and all the missiles hit the designated targets, confirming their design characteristics, the Kremlin's press office stressed. Belarusian President Alexander Lukashenko observed Russia's Strategic Deterrence Force drills together with President Putin from the Kremlin's Situation Control Center. As Russian presidential spokesman Dmitry Peskov told TASS, the leaders of both countries completed their observation of the drills. As the Kremlin's press office emphasized, the Strategic Deterrence Force drills were planned in advance and were conducted to inspect the preparedness of military command centers, launch combat teams, the crews of combat ships and strategic missile carriers for accomplishing assigned missions and the reliability of the strategic nuclear and conventional forces weapons. Russia's scheduled Strategic Deterrence Force drills brought together the forces and capabilities of the Aerospace Force, the Southern Military District, the Strategic Missile Force and the Northern and Black Sea Fleets. During the Strategic Deterrence Force drills, Russia's Aerospace Force successfully launched Kinzhal hypersonic aeroballistic missiles, the Kremlin's press office reported. Warships and submarines of the Northern and Black Sea Fleets conducted launches of Caliber cruise missiles and Tsirkin hypersonic missile against naval and ground targets. At the Kapistan Air Proving Ground in the Astrakhan region, an Iskander land-based cruise missile was launched, says the statement released after the completion of the drills. Also, A Yars intercontinental ballistic missile was launched from the launch site of the Plesetsk spaceport in Russia's north towards the Kara proving ground on the Kamchatka Peninsula in the Russian Far East, the Kremlin's press office said. The airborne cruise missiles